Shout out to everybody real quick, home theater community. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can, let me know what movies you may want me to review, what you want me to put up on the channel. We talking about, can we trust them? You know what I mean? And on this one, before I get started, I'll put some other videos up. Check those out if you can. YOUTHMAN. Shout out to YOUTHMAN. Let me holler at you for a minute. Can we trust YOUTHMAN? YOUTHMAN has been doing movie theater reviews for a long time. He's invited everybody into his home on, you know, like on screen, letting everybody see his theater system. And, you know, he even goes as far as to invite people to his house to, you know, experience his home theater system. Everybody knows he's got a JTR full setup. And, you know, if you ask me, he's got one of the sickest theaters in the game, right? He's got the dual RS2s. He's got like a dope system, right? And I got hip to him when he was, you know, reviewing like Marantz, like receivers or whatever. And I think he had like a Marantz, I think it was an 8707, something like that. He had like a processor or whatever. And he moved eventually and he got like an Anthem processor, right? And I kind of just been watching like his journey, watching him go to different people's houses and review their home theaters, you know what I mean? Or, you know, show off their home theaters, give his opinions on their home theaters. And, you know, it's Kaleidescape reviews, different product reviews that he has, because he reviews a lot of stuff, right? I've seen him at Cedia, I think it was 2025. I seen him at Audio Advice 2024, I think it was. I seen him. He was I think I seen him listening to Eclipse system and running around and actually listening to stuff. He wasn't just like a lot of these reviewers that just, you know, they don't really listen to things like that. And I get it. A lot of them don't watch a lot of movies because they may not have time. You know, you're probably trying to do deals and working in regular jobs and, you know, try to get like products in for review. Reviews take time, editing, all of that. But it was kind of interesting to see that he was actually going around and listening to the different products that were out there, right? And I was just like, okay, well, you know, seems like he's kind of on point with a lot of things. So I kind of been watching him. And, you know, I will say this, like, I ended up getting a Kaleidescape, and after I got a Kaleidescape, I went back and I watched a lot of people's reviews, right? And I think he kept it kind of real with the Kaleidescape, I thought, you know what I mean? And wasn't just a Kaleidescape, it's like other products that he's had that I've come across. Kind of sounds kind of similar to what he says, the SVS, what was it, the PB16s or something like that? Like, you know, his experience with those, the experience with the monoliths, like different, like, you know, subwoofers and stuff that he would review and he would talk about. And to me, I'm just gonna keep it real, right? I kind of trust his opinion. What do y'all think in the comment section? I kind of trust his opinion. I think I think for the most part, he keeps it 100. He keeps it a stack. Even on his, he's got like a YOUTHMAN forum or whatever. And then an Obsessed Home Theater. Like if you go on Facebook, he's got like his, you know, like home theater group. And he kind of keeps it a stack on there. He keeps it real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't really, because I know people are kind of hitting me up, you know, on my other channel, and they asking me about him. Like, what do you think? You haven't talked about YOUTHMAN? I think he's kind of, I don't think he's compromised, but you know, one thing you have to do, like people have to understand, like, you know, if you're going to get a lot of products, you have to have some sort of interaction with a lot of manufacturers of these products. And so, you know, of course he's going to talk to these people. He's going to, you know, whatever. But I think when it comes down to the reviews, I think he keeps it real. I don't like, even when I heard him talk about the Avium 70, I think he said what, you know, realistic things that was going on with it. So, and he kind of makes me wonder about the JTR subwoofers. Are they really this good, right? Because like for the most part, a lot of what he says, like I said, is on point. You know, I haven't really caught him, you know, saying anything like just to try to sell you on something. Like he might, you know, tell you his, you know, the links in the description to get whatever you need or whatever. But like for the most part, he keeps it real with you. So that's why I'm wondering, y'all, are these RS1 subwoofers, RS2 subwoofers, the JTR subwoofers, the 4000 ULFs. Are all of these subwoofers as good as Youthman says? I did meet Jeff before at what was it, Audio Advice Live 2025, or was it Exponent? No, it was Audio Advice Live 2025. I think I met Jeff, right? And he had, I reviewed the setup that he had. He has some small, like 12-inch subwoofers in there, but they sound amazing. Like, even when you would listen to like per listens, like from different like places or whatever, and like just how big like the JTR sound was insane with 12-inch subwoofers. So I'm like, yo, these things can hang with a lot of like elite subs, right? And you know, just CD of 2025, they had the PB17s. I've got like dual PB4000s. I've heard a lot of different people's systems. I heard the Power Sound audio subwoofers. What's his name? Tom. I heard what he produces. A friend of mine's got 4 TV2112 iPows, and I don't know. I'm kind of wondering, are the JTRs the end game? Let me know in the comment section if you've heard the JTRs. I think I want to reach out to see if I can get a review unit. I don't know if they'll actually let me do it. We'll see. But I want like some RS1s. I think the RS2s, they could fit like in my house. But I think that, you know, my girl will get a little mad. I'm not going to lie with the RS2s. But I want to see with the RS1s, like how they fare. Like, you know what I mean? I got dual PB4000s, you know, those 13.5-inch drivers, right? They're not like 15, 17s or 18s, but I want to see how they would fare against those. You know, like, would I really change my mind and make the switch to RS1s? Now, I have been thinking, right, you know, from all the research going on the forums, AVS forums, all that, thinking about them, and then hearing the subwoofers that Jeff had at Audio Advice Live 2025, it makes me think, right, that, you know, maybe he's on to something with those JTRs, because Jeff did say, when I listened to the 12-inch subwoofers, he said the RS1s are almost twice the sound. Right, so I'm interested to hear that, you know. So maybe y'all can reach out to them, and maybe I'll end up reaching out to them and seeing if they can send me some RS1s. But as far as Youthman, now one thing I will say about Youthman that's different than a lot of people: if you comment on his page, he's gonna respond to you more than likely. You know what I'm saying? If you may not understand something, he'll explain things to you. You know what I'm saying? Even on his, I see him talking to people like on his forum or whatever. Like, he talks to people. Like, he's not like running away or trying to shield himself, or the only time you see him or hear from him is on a review or something. Like, he's kind of present. And I think the reason why he's able to move around and do stuff like that is because he keeps it real. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. So I don't know. And even with the controllers, I seen him review the Sofa Baton controller, and then he reviewed the Harmony Elite controller. I think he tried to be as fair. Now that I look at it, I think he tried to be as fair as he could be with the Sofa Baton, but he did keep it real. Like, he went on, I can't remember. It's got Techno Dad and some other guy was on there. He said how he really felt about the Sofa Baton, and it wasn't really far off from his review. And so, you know, he kind of kept it a little real there, you know. And then the Harmony Elite controller, right? He doesn't try to push you to get a Control 4. He just try to push you to get all these dealer things. Just say, yo, the Harmony Elite, I still got my Harmony Elite. I still run with my Harmony Elite. Like, he keeps it real, like, because the Harmony Elite controller, for the most part, does its job. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. I definitely support Youthman, and I listen to him. You know what I mean? I feel like if he drops something, more than likely it's going to be what it is. You know what I mean? The reality of dealing with a product. You know what I'm saying? He's not overly negative. He's not overly positive. He gives you kind of, you know, a good, well-rounded view of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.